In this video, I'm going to show you how easy it is to import tasks from Microsoft Project. What you're seeing here is a task list that's blank. There are no tasks in the project. To start the process of importing, simply click Import Tasks button. Then you're taken to a page where you can choose between Excel or Project. In this case, I'm going to import from Project. You need to then find the XML file that you've saved out of your Microsoft Project and select that into the file upload. On this screen, there's two choices. Update the entire project. That'll add and update tasks. Or if you want to just add new tasks, you can do that as well. In this case, I don't have any tasks in the project yet, so I'm going to upload the whole project. Then you're taken to a page where it tells you how many new tasks will be added, what your changes are, and then you can choose your mapping options. There are three main tabs on this screen. The first one is whether you want to import and map the assignments from Microsoft Project into Project Insight users. And you notice here that John Smith matched a user, so it automatically populated that. In here, I can choose, well, Joe Contractor is really Joko, and Mark Vendor is really Jeff Burkle, and Nick Office is really Steve. This is basically changes these assignments from this user to this user on import. A second option, which we don't recommend, is you can import the rates from Microsoft Project. Normally, if you're using rates and rate management in Project Insight, you should just use the default. The final option here is when you have more than one task on a resource, if somebody's not mapped, you have the choice here to assign all unmapped work to the other assignees on the task. What that'll do is take any other work that wasn't mapped to somebody and spread it across the other users. Or you can say, I don't want any work that is assigned to somebody. You can remove it. This will reduce the number of hours. Or you can say, anything that's unmapped, I really just want it to go to this one user. The default is to just assign all unmapped work to the other assignees. The other two tabs are less frequently used. This is if, in this case, sometimes your Microsoft Project file has generic resources. You can actually map those generic resources to resource types if you have the resource type add-on enabled in Project Insight. So developer would go to developer and so on and so forth. So this is how you can map tasks that are assigned to not real people, but just to resource types. In this case, I'm going to turn that off. The other advanced options, very infrequently do you want to use these, but sometimes you want to, if you're in the middle of a project, you'd want to keep the % complete and any actual starts, or you might only want to just import tasks as new tasks and perform no updates or deletes. This checkbox can be checked from the first screen, like I said. The other option here, project options, you can keep the schedule start date of your project or import the project workdays. Generally, you don't want to do that. The final option down here at the bottom is once you've chosen your default settings, you can actually save these settings for any time you're importing. You want to always import these users, and you always want to not do resource types. You can basically preserve your settings, and this will save those settings for the future. So in this case, I've decided I only want to bring in the team members. I don't want a resource type, and I don't want to import any other users or any other options. Just hit the save button, and now all 85 tasks are being loaded into the project. You can see the full WBS from your Microsoft Project file is now in Project Insight with the new start date of the task that I created today.